What's going on, and welcome to Oil and Gears. Today we're going to do a small change on my suspension. So I added racelands a few weeks ago, and I also put 1-inch spacers on my tires. And one thing that I've noticed is when I drop the car all the way down to the max of the racelands in the back, I started scraping the rubber off my tires. So I'm thinking that it might be the spacers because it pulled the tire out even with the fender. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the spacers off, and hopefully that'll remedy the cause of the rubber being taken off of my tire. Let's get to it. Alright, so with my tire, I'm going to need to take off this cap here with an Allen wrench. Just like that. We'll move this over to the side. Now, we're going to need to take off the 4 lug nuts. So I'll use an impact gun for that. And this will be the only time that I use this impact gun. If I can get this on here. Alright, so now that we got the socket on the impact gun, this is actually a 19mm socket for the lug nuts. Alright, so now we're done with the impact gun. We won't need that anymore. We'll take off the lug nuts and move them off to the side. All right here you can see the rubber that's been taken off from the fender here. So we'll take our tire off and move it off to the side. Now we'll take our hub centric ring off, which is this. So I was wrong, you will need the impact gun to take off these lug nuts here. And then that'll be the last time you use it. Now this will be the last time you use the impact gun. Alright, so we'll put these lugs back on the spacer, that way we don't lose them, just in case I want to use them for the front, which I don't think I will at the moment, but just for safekeeping. There's a spacer. Move that off to the side. And now we are going to add the tire back on. We'll put the hub-centric ring back on first. Which goes there. Alright, there's the tire. Put the lug nuts back on, just to hold it there. I don't know if you can hear the cicadas, but it is hot and humid here in Houston today. And it's been raining all week, so hopefully the rain stops this weekend. Alright, so now that we got that, we will get the socket and an extender, and we'll just tighten these as much as we can. Just like that. And I can already notice that there is a difference, that I know it won't hit the fender anymore. Alright. We'll keep this on the extender. We'll get our torque wrench. It'll be 80 pounds per square foot for the lug nuts. And we will tighten these. Alright, there we go. Now we'll add the cap back on. Like so. Alright, so now that we got this tire done, let's go to the other side and get that one fixed. now that we've lowered the car, you can see that it won't scrape anymore. And you can see the scrape marks right here. But I don't think I'm going to have that issue anymore. And now I think that I'm going to have to adjust them because I had to bring it up higher because it was scraping. I thought that would fix it. But now I'm going to have to lower the race lands in the back. But I'll do that another day. But I'm gonna like this. It's gonna work out. But there you have it. I took the spacers out of the rear tires because I had added them to make it flush with the fender. But when I added the race lands and lowered it all the way to the most that it possibly can be, the tires started rubbing on the fender. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace.